Hey everyone, Scott Noons here. Thanks for tuning in on this special evening. Let's see, Monday, 5 o'clock here, Pacific Standard Time. Going to be announcing the winners of the contest last week. So, giving away some X Wings that I 3D printed, some F-18s, giving away some little chomping dinos, and giving away my now famous or semi-famous articulating slug. So I'm gonna just get right into that. And let's see, I got my little list here. So winners of the X-Wing include Lenora Benton, Kristen Coppers, Amanda at SANIAM63 on Twitter, Juan Pablo Larios, Jen Hours, and Jimmy G. And it looks like I have two more. Kelly Bari and Jerry Smith all get an X-Wing. And then for the F-18s, I have Cami Alvarez, Andrea Aguirre, Santiago Mesa, and Justin Belt. So congrats there on winning those F-18 3D printed models that I printed last week, and I'm giving away. I'll send those out in the mail sometime this week. And then for the T-Rexes that I printed, and all of these you can check on Twitter if you just follow me on Mr. Noons Teach on Twitter. Just scroll down a bit in the profile. You'll see what I'm talking about here. If you're kind of like, what's he going on about these contests? And Tara Brown won herself a pink T-Rex. And Seth Fell won himself a T-Rex. Miss Jen T at Wallburner on Twitter won herself a T-Rex. And Molly Overa won herself a T-Rex. And now for the big one. Let's see. Donna McCants, you tried so hard. You have won the slug. So I'll be sending those in the mail sometime this week. And for those that did not win, let me know in the comments, what kind of contests do you want to see next? Should it be more 3D prints? Should I be giving away some books? Teacher Appreciation Day and week are not long enough. I thoroughly love our teachers out there. And I know this year now more than ever, you need all the help, thanks, charity, love, grace that you can get. I know those words get thrown around a lot, but for those that I can't help in person and congratulate and thank and uplift in person, try to do my best by showering you with some gifts, some love, some praise, and some words of encouragement. And I love getting sent stuff. And so I'm going to start with this letter that I got from Al Thomas, aka the EduCo Pilot. You could follow him on Twitter and Instagram at EDU Copilot. Oh, yeah. Look at this. I got a little swag bag. So talk about marketing. If you're wanting to showcase your stickers and your EDU brand, that's a great way. Claudio Zavala also does some great things. I love the art here. And check out this sticker. That is awesome. I love these holographic stickers. If you want to get your own, if you have a design, head on over to Sticker Mule. Great company. That's where I get my stickers. That's where a lot of educators get their stickers as well. They're fairly reasonable and they ship out really quickly. So here's a little magnet and another holographic sticker. These are my favorites. So thanks so much, brother. I really appreciate that. And he's over in Texas, repping over there. And Texans have big hearts, as they say. Everything's bigger in Texas. So I like to add, same goes with the hearts. Let's see who this one's from. This is from my friend Nicole Biscotti. see what I got here. I'll try and turn that towards you. Things are kind of hard sometimes. You got to kind of manhandle it and be gentle at the same time. Oh, look at this great pic of her son, Jason. So this is her book. I Can Learn When I'm Moving, Going to School with ADHD. So think about this type of student population right now, or special needs population. They could really be struggling. And there are some great tips in this book. I was blessed to be able to contribute a little bit in here and be able to see everything before it was all submitted. And that was such a blessing and an honor. It's a great book, and I can't wait to read it in its entirety and sit down. And Nicole has a special message in here. Scott, you were awesome and innovative. I'm very proud to have you, your contribution in this book. Thank you, Nicole Biscotti. And that means a lot, Nicole. So thank you. And shout out to the EduMatch family as well for the book. And let's see. This one comes from Dr. Kevin Lightman, formerly in Ohio and now, he's in Ohio now, formerly in Florida. So he's moving on up. If you want to see somebody who is not afraid to be real and put themselves out there, that is Dr. Kevin Lightman, folks. And so we have the perfect 10. So this is a compilation of 10 students, 10 mindsets, and one new definition of perfection. And so he's giving credit to all of his students in this book. They worked on it together. So highlighting student stories and really highlighting the power that students really have. And I think many on Twitter are sharing this out. I've been seeing this really grow over the last few years. And I was really blessed to be able to have Dr. Kevin Lightman on the podcast. So you can check that out over at anchor.fm/ed today to check out that episode with Dr. Kevin Lightman. I really like this. And he says, "Dear Scott, thank you for helping me to elevate the voices of these students. I'm excited for your many upcoming successes." That's too generous. And then signed it #ZazFamilia. So that's a shout out to Vernon Wright, the Right Leader, on Twitter and Instagram. And he says, "With love and gratitude." So I'm definitely grateful for you, Dr. Kevin Lightman. Appreciate you, brother. And I love how he's not afraid to put his goals out there into the world and just uplift others and take on challenging issues and questions. Take a look at his feed on Twitter. He's at Kevin Lightman. He's not afraid to put out what he believes at all. There's no sugarcoat in it. This last one comes from the Association for Middle Level. I can't remember. There's a little bit more to that. I should know. I'm blanking right now. Let's see what I got here. Middle level education. So this is coming from Ohio as well. I've been looking forward to reading this book, The Successful Middle School, This We Believe. So some really cool things in here. I have not read this one yet, but I've heard really good things. So really blessed and honored to be able to get my hands on this. And I've heard really good things about the organization from friends like Stephanie Howell over in Pinkerton, Ohio. So if she puts her stamp on any kind of organization, I'm going to follow them. And I've heard of good things from other educators out there. And shout out to another educator out in Ohio, Dr. Randall Sampson. Check out his feed on Twitter at Randall Sampson. He's got a lot of good things right now, especially with COVID and, all this talk about learning loss. He's really just pushing back against that and really talking about unlocking student potential and what that should really look at, and talking about not just short-term solutions, these things that many districts have just been kind of doing, like, building the plane as we're flying it, that kind of metaphor, and really going beyond and really looking at the next 5-10 years in education. And so he's a great leader. I've learned a ton from him. And he's also a whiz with Flipgrid and Wakelet. So check him out. Thanks for tuning in for this little bit. And to all the winners, congratulations. I'll be posting all your names on Twitter as well, so everybody can give you a shout out. Once again, I'm Scott Nunes. You could follow me on Twitter at Mr. Nunes Teach, and you can listen to the Education Today podcast at anchor.fm/Ed Today or on the podcast player of your choice. And let me know in the comments and on Twitter what you'd like to see for the next contest. Thanks so much. And quick shout out to Joni over in Indonesia. She's saying, "Good morning, Scott. Warm greetings from Indonesia." She lives in Jakarta, the capital. Great place. So many cool buildings over there that I want to see. One day I'll have to get out there. So thanks for tuning in, Joni. Appreciate you. I always like seeing your uplifting messages on social media. So keep doing what you're doing. Take care, everyone.